Hello, I wanted to do a quick market update today. There is a lot going on this week, and this will be a very important week that dictates where the market goes next. The FOMC is on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Fed will announce how they will continue handling the inflation, which normally causes a lot of volatility. Usually immediately right before they announce, before the 2 p.m. that morning on Wednesday, and of course after they announce, if it's a surprise, if they change anything to their plan, you will see a huge move to the upside or the downside. Powell continues to stress that fighting inflation is their number one priority, and that the Fed will ignore recession signs as long as the inflation is not back to normal levels, which now it hovers around 9.2%. If they are overly hawkish on Wednesday, we'll see a dump to the lower levels of SPY. We see the dump in the market. What we have here, as you can see on the chart, you have a 400 level that got rejected, tested and rejected. This is a 4-hour and a 1-hour chart, and that's what I normally use. I also use the daily. 395 level is failing to hold right now. We could see a pullback to 390. Now, based on what the Fed does, we could technically pull back all the way to the 380, 375 zone. This is on the worst case scenario. We did catch a lot of large option sweeps on SPY and IWM, and this was last Friday, and I wanted to go over that as well. But the Friday 22nd ETFs, and I filtered it out. Looking at 4 here between 4 p.m. after the market closed all the way to 4:13. The dark green sweeps are larger than $500,000, so these are bigger money, so whales. You see that the moneyness is OTM. The fill right here is on the ask, so we're looking at minus 4% move to the downside. Mostly, they are all the DT is 53 days to expiration. This is usually to hedge against it. No, not really hedge, but to minimize the theta exposure, just because lower. If the expiration is much lower than 30 days, then those contracts will depreciate in value very fast. Most of these orders, again, filled above the ask with out of the money put strikes, which is very aggressive, and the fact that they came after the market closed also raises the eyebrows. Now, what's next will be the earnings. Big tech is having earnings, so Microsoft and Alphabet are announcing tomorrow the 26th. And Alphabet will be Google. Now you also have Facebook on the 27th, and then Amazon and Apple on the 28th on Thursday. Now, following what happened with Snapchat, that could give us some indication that these are not going to be great earnings. Again, I'm not speaking on behalf of any company. I'm not speaking on behalf of Google or Microsoft. Nobody really knows what they're doing, what they have on their balance sheet. But what we do know is that the Snapchat saw growth, but the revenue was significantly lower. We are seeing a decrease across the board of online ad spend, and so it wouldn't be surprising that if a lot of these other earnings turn into bloodshed and drag the market to lower levels. Again, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon could drag the market down if their earnings are negative. Now, to summarize, we have a lot going on this week. I would not buy and hold through earning announcements, hoping for a rally. There are a lot of bearish signs with the inflation, the recession, and decrease in revenue due to the decreased online ad spend. I personally think that we are headed lower to this area that I just showed you on the chart. Between, I would say, 375 to 360 zone. I could be wrong. But I would personally wait for another drop before buying lower if I was to buy the rebound. Again, this is my opinion, and I could be wrong, but I wouldn't jump right onto a big size position with all the risks ahead. One final thing, I wanted to mention that we are launching a social network for traders of all types. It is free. The link is in the description, and you can sign up for early access. The social network itself is not live yet, but we are taking in registration, so you can sign up with your username and reserve it, so you can be able to get a better username if you sign up right away. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Also, if you have any questions, leave it on the comment below. Thank you again. Have a good day.